Oracle. Welcome to my channel and welcome today, my Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your April 2022 reading. As you know, I'm here to give you messages for this month to help you maybe give confirmations and so on. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And I also wanted to say, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay tuned with new uploads. And I also have other social media platforms like Lunasoul_Oracle for my IG and Lunasoul_Oracle1 for my TikTok. Hey, and no, there is scamming accounts on IG, so trust me, I will never approach anyone for readings. I have a website that I pay every month for you to go on and book with me. So if any of you want to book with me, my website, I'll put it up here. This is where you book. I don't go doing the DM stuff. Never have, never will. All right, I don't flow that way. I got a website for that. And I don't got the time. So, my Virgos, hello. We are ready for your reading. So I have here tarot for you. That's going to be your main messages. And then we're going to get some messages from the mermaids and see what the mermaids got to say with you. This beautiful Oracle mermaid deck. So let's get on to your reading. I know the energy is crazy out there. Virgos, you are earth signs, so I know you're feeling it. You feel the earth. You feel the energy of it. You're connected so much. I don't know why that's coming out of my mouth right now. Maybe that's what Spirit's trying to talk to you about, that you're very connected to the earth, and that if you have not been connecting to the earth, Spirit wants you to. They're like, connect more with the elements. Maybe some of you have been wanting to and never had the time. Spirit's like, you can find the time. Ooh, okay. So as I'm pulling your cards, let me just put you down here a little more so you can see. I'm hearing the word balance. I'm going to ask for some more messages. Ooh, okay. So Virgo, looks like there's a lesson you're not understanding or you're having difficulty grasping. Yeah. There's a lesson you have difficulty grasping on. And maybe the reason why I mentioned the earth and how you're connected to the earth is possibly because Spirit wants you to go more into nature, to clear your energy, to clear any grog that you've been feeling. I just feel like some of you are in a little bit of a cloud, a mental fog, possibly. And Spirit really wants you to step out and clear, because the earth, as you know, my earth signs, is a transmuting energy. Mama Earth is transmuting. So if you step on her, the grass, or now around nature, you can literally feel it shifting and changing. And you just feel more uplifted, happier, more present. So maybe there is a decision that you have to make with the Two of Swords here, my Virgos. And this is a decision on how you want to pursue or move on forward. I hear like either you want to stay in this mentality that you're never going to get through something, or push further and open up your awareness. They're saying see more than what you're seeing in front of you. There's more for you to understand in regards to this lesson that you're having a difficulty kind of learning and understanding. I think through taking a breather, maybe going outside or taking a break, a mental break, it will have you see things a little more clearly, where you can make the right decision for you. And I'm hearing specifically is how you're going to approach it. That's more or less where you're feeling the indifference, feeling the difficulty. How can I approach and go through this lesson? I feel like it's more like a healing lesson, where you're trying to heal or kind of change aspects of yourself that you no longer resonate with. Maybe that's, and for some reason I'm seeing the imagery of a job. Maybe some of you are stuck in a mindset from the past because you're in an environment that's related to your past. This could be work related, maybe even home life. And you're trying to change and shift and step into who you really want to be, but it's super hard because your environment, it brings you all those memories or triggers from the past. And I'm hearing that you are that you can master this. You have to not let your environment deter you and stop you from where you're going. And sometimes changing your environment really helps. Going outside, taking a break, taking a trip, whatever it is. And it does not have to be an extensive trip. It could just be going out somewhere else. Just having that enjoyment of being present and just clearing your mind so you can make a better decision. I'm also hearing balance too. Maybe your environment is taking too much from you and you have to kind of remove yourself and start to do things that kind of nurture you instead of others. Or your environment, I'm hearing, is demanding. This could be work related for some of you, home or work. I feel like it's a demanding environment and it's forcing you to step into who you used to be when you're no longer resonating with that. You're growing, you want new things, you're stepping into a different person, but your environment is kind of making it difficult. And that's probably why you're having such a hard time with your lesson or understanding how to navigate situations in regards to like old belief systems, old environments, old parts of you in a sense. And the Princess of Swords says once you make this decision or you get this clarity of how you want to view or go forward or how you want to navigate, it's going to allow you to mentally push forward. The Princess of Swords is an action card. She literally pushes through her thoughts. It's a thought process of, I can do this. Nothing's going to stop me from, nothing's going to stop me from going to where I want to go. And I'm going to change this so it could work for me, not against me. So I think this is what's going to help you a lot. And yes, we have here the Hierophant in reverse. So again, with forward thinking, with changing your mindset and trying to approach things in a different way, you can allow yourself to push forward and find a solution to any issues, or find a means to remove yourself from that environment if it becomes to that point where you can't flourish in it. The next card here is the Two of Wands. So this could mean expansion, but also maybe clashing. So once again, like I mentioned, there's a moment for you to expand through this process, and Spirit's guiding you. I'm hearing you're getting messages, a lot of messages on what to do next, a lot of taking breaks and trying to center yourself so you can receive, because behind whatever this lesson is, or behind this threshold of what you're enduring, there's going to be so many beautiful blessings, experiences, even some emotional fulfillment in some ways. Maybe you're feeling a lot happier in your environment, therefore it's going to help you flourish more and help you step into more alignment with certain things in your life. It's not the last. And then the next card we have here is the Ten of Swords. So like I said, the clashing, maybe the chaotic nature of your environment is literally, like I said, it's setting you in a way where you're kind of being pushed to a limitation and you're like, okay, enough is enough. I cannot do this anymore. There has to be something that I have to change something. And I think this is where you're getting to that point where you no longer can tolerate things or people or situations that no longer align with who you're becoming. So this is kind of like this proper way of really stepping into who you are and just creating a more nurturing and compassionate space, whether that's putting boundaries with people in your environment or doing things to change your environment physically to produce better outcomes, or entirely moving away from your situation or person, dismissing them or leaving or moving. Whatever it is, there's clearly a call to change. This chapter is literally ending for you in April, Virgo. And I think this is the building point to, okay, something's got to give. I have to stop thinking this way. I have to start doing the right things to invoke better results, to make myself more happier. I have to have more balance. And this is where you start to think about, what can I do to step into a better alignment? What can I do to create a better outcome for myself? What can I do? And this is where you really think it through. You sit down, you make those necessary decisions to help you grow. The next card we have here is the Queen of Discs. And like I said, once this whole process happens, you had enough. You're like, I need to make a change. I need to do things that will help me, not deter me. I need to put boundaries. I need to start releasing whatever that may be for you. You're going to step into the Queen of Wands energy. You're going to start to realize that all these things that you've been working out and doing is going to open doors of opportunities for you. You're going to see things in a different way, where whatever challenges you had before, they meant nothing. They were just a way for you to learn a lesson within yourself of how to step in your power and claim your energy back and start to shift things around you to make it work for you. And this is just gonna enlighten you and just really push you forward with the energy of like, I can fucking do this. You know what? If I could do this and I could change and I can shift, what else can I do? And this is where more ideas, maybe even opportunities, I'm hearing for learning. Some of you might go to school, might do some form of learning of some kind, but this type of learning that you're doing is going to bring you joy. I hear for some of you is something you never expected to enjoy or get into, but somehow it falls in your lap after you make this final decision around April. Something comes to you. It could be a hobby, it could be an actual career change, or it could be something that you do in your life that just makes you happy. Whatever it is, it's going to invoke some form of change in you, and it's going to be part of who you're becoming. And you're going to find more joy with this specific learning or hobby of some nature. And as you're doing this, you're going to also invite more opportunities of love as well. This is maybe the changes you do in your home is going to help invite more beautiful experiences around you of connections. You may be even networking with people, creating more connections with other people. Maybe this is in regards to schooling. Maybe there's some career path that you want to go into or step into, and you're connecting more with people of like mind. I think you're starting to understand that in order for you to grow, you have to make your environment flourish, and that means connecting with people of like mind, people that you feel uplift you and make you feel good about yourself, and just in general makes you feel good. Like it's just a good conversation, a good time, spending time with them. Everything is just a good connection. And I think this is what's happening now. You're starting to invite more better experiences. You're starting to resist less of change and allowing change to come to you. And then some of you might even get a love interest. Like we have here the Prince of Cups and the Two of Cups. So that pretty much means like you're going to invite maybe a new relationship into your life because you're making these changes and you're finally allowing yourself to expand and grow and enjoy the beautiful things. So there's going to be an end result to a lot of the things that you're doing. It may be difficult at some point, but you know deep down that you can do it. And once you make those decisions and start to make certain decisions on habits, maybe even people or job related decisions that help serves your highest good in line to who you want to be, that's when you start to see the changes. You start to manifest, you start to bring more things. You may even bring a love interest, you might network more, you might see different opportunities in different ways, even emotional fulfillment. So I feel like with Virgo, this is a big month for you. This is a month of you finally having enough of any old limiting beliefs or situations or people, or even just within yourself, and you're finally deciding, I need to make a change, and you're making the changes you need to do, and that's going to bring more blessings your way. So yeah, let's get on some messages from the mermaids for you. So this is your tarot. That was a lot. Damn, Virgo, y'all changing. And remember, the change may not be just exactly all in 1 month. It could be for some of you, but some of you could already be doing that, and this is just a confirmation for certain things. And maybe some of you are in the process of receiving those manifestations due to those changes, or some of you are in the process of making those changes. But it does take time, so some of you are in different stages. But yeah, that's overall the energy for you. So let's see what messages we have from the mermaids. Holy crap, I do not make this up. One card says decisions. I do not make this up. I was not making sense. Okay, let me calm down. I love when I get confirmations through the cards. I'm like, guys, I'm not making this up. Look at here. But yeah, Virgos, we have here inner knowing. That's your first card. So clearly this is your higher self coming in here, chiming into the reading and say, hey, you know you need to make those changes. You need to know you need to seal those doors to old things, people, places, mindsets, so on, patterns, habits, whatever it is. Like I said, each person is different, but you know you need to put the ending to that cycle. And once you start to realize this and start to implement that, that's when you start to step more into those intuitive nature. You start to see more aligned events, coincidences, synchronicities. Things are going to mean more. They're going to matter to you more, what you're doing, everything with intention. So I'm hearing this is what's going to be happening with you every day with intention. I'm hearing that from your higher self. They're saying, make sure your intentional actions are aligned with what you want to be. The next card is decisions. Like I mentioned before, this is a month of making really profound decisions that will change how you step forward in your future and how you move forward in your future and what you bring to you. So make sure these decisions align with your heart, with your soul, with your higher self. You feel it in your core. And once again, I suggest for you Virgos, take a moment and kind of take a break, regroup, rejuvenate your energy, then make a decision. I think making decisions when you're feeling stress or anxiety or distress, it really does skew what you really want because you're basing them on emotions. You want to clear that out and kind of connect with yourself at a deep level of your inner voice and say, what do we really want? And that's how you make your decisions. And this is where you start to do the necessary little habits, patterns, plans, whatever to make that possible. The last card is communication. So I'm hearing this communication is communication within yourself. You have to start listening to what you truly want and not what people are telling you to do or not what your environment is telling you to do. So you have to start focusing on what you want. And communicating with yourself and understanding what you want is something very important this month for you, Virgo, because it will definitely help you make those necessary decisions that align with what you really want and your true desires. Okay, so once again, this is very important. This is part of your throat chakra opening, allowing yourself to express how you truly feel, express your desires, express who you are and who you're becoming. So this is all about that, decisions to express and align yourself with where you want to be and who you want to be and what you want to attract. So that's overall your message for this month, my Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please comment down below. Let me know if you vibe with these messages. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.